Oh, that was the new one though. You wrote down that one, was it? Yeah.
Take you on the walk from the parking lot to where my tent is. It's like 7 o'clock in the morning, so it's time for breakfast. So it's breakfast time here at the cabin. Need my eggs and coffee. Water. I heat up some hot water there. Full blast. Woohoo! All right. So I like this instant stuff. It's quicker, especially in the morning when you first wake up. You need that caffeine immediately. Stir that in there. But sometimes regular coffee just doesn't cut the mustard. So you got this, my ADD medication. Yeah. Oh yeah. Turn that off. today I got stuff to do, so I gotta eat and run. So we'll do it Rocky style. One, two, see if I can get salmonella. Not as good as I thought, but it'll do the trick. Good afternoon, guys. This is Jim at the Pathfinder TV school. Welcome to Diary of the Maniac for another exciting episode. So now that we have shelter is done, now we move on to the next thing, which is water. And so it's supposed to be 80 degrees today, so today's a good day to get water. I'll show you guys how I'm going to set up my water collection system. It's going to be real simple. It's right down there where there's a natural spring, so it won't be too far away. And all you need are a couple things. You need a shovel or a digging stick, but a shovel makes it easier. And since this is 21st century frontier, I'm going to have tools, so I will have a shovel, even though it's a crappy shovel. But and so I have a tool. I'll have a 5-gallon bucket, which again is one of the 5 C's. It's a container. On that bucket, I got one of those screw-on lids. Okay, and that will keep anything from falling into the water. And you need a drill, a cordless drill, a 1/2-inch drill bit, and then I'll show you guys how to put it all together. So stay tuned. Alright guys, so this is what you need. Cordless drill, 1/2-inch, a little bit bigger than that for your holes. You need a 5-gallon container, a cheapy deepy one with a snap-on lid that screws in tight. So we'll prep this before we head out. What you want to do is just drill holes in the middle. There you go. Right, so here's a natural spring. So it's all mushy and marshy. It's not too far from my tent, maybe 75, 90 feet away. So I'm gonna dig. I'm gonna start digging right here. There's already a little puddle there. Start digging there, about the size of the container, and then stick the bucket in. Okay, so I got my working boots on. It's gonna be wet, so I need to change my shoes. So first of all, I want to make a working area. I'm gonna lay these logs and stick. So I got something to stand on while I'm working. So already sounds nice and juicy. Underneath the soil is a lot of clay. That'll be good for some projects later on this summer. Yeah. Look at all that nice clay. Woohoo! I could sell that to health spas in Hollywood for $1,000 an ounce. It's all organic. The black flies, they love to hang out with you as you work. Tell you what you're doing wrong. To test your patience. Too bad. I don't know. Might just leave it right there. That's not bad at all. So all this clay is going to be a natural filter for all this nice clean water. And yes, I'm going to drink it without boiling it. Perfect. I'll let you guys have this look. Yes, she is. See the water already starting. So I'm going to fill in the sides with all the clay I just brought out. Also, when the mosquitoes get bad, all this clay will be good to put on your skin as a barrier. And the clay is already cool, so it will help cool you down, cool your body down. So you just might see me later on this summer covered in clay, like Arnold and the Predator. Looks good. No water yet, but it'll get there. So I'll wait till tonight, right before it gets too dark to tape, and I'll open this back up and we'll see how much water we got. Now I gotta make some clay pots. It's time for laundry and personal hygiene here at the Maniac tent. So I just gave myself a sponge bath, so I'm not going to show you, but I'll explain how I just did it. Well, until I got the water system set up, I'm using a water jug to haul water back and forth. Later, in a couple of days, I'll set up the water containment system at the spring right down there, but that'll be later. So for right now, I'm just hauling water. So I dump the water in my all-purpose bin here, and then I got ivory soap. I get the water a little bit soapy. Then I have a towel, and then I wash myself. That's pretty much it. You want to start from the head down, and then do the private areas last. So after that, it's laundry. I got some nasty socks here. I've been wearing these for a week straight. In the water they go. What else do I got? I got a couple shirts. I got my underwear. You don't want to smell these. I got my wool shirt and pants. Make sure everything's out of the pockets. So for my laundry soap, I have a mixture of borax, okay, ivory soap, some mint oil, and borax. And if you check out my channel, I already did a video on the mixture. So I'm going to use, I don't know how much that is, but I'm going to use half of this container. So I want to mix up the borax laundry soap, get it all dissolved. Take these, those, that. I might just throw this away. I don't know. It's too far gone. So you just want to agitate the clothing. It's kind of like how you take bark and you're shredding bark for a bird's nest. You're doing the same motion, back and forth with each clothing item in your water. So, how do you know when you're done? Well, you're done when the water looks like swamp. Looks like Shrek's bathwater or something. Take it out, wring it. Trying to get as much water out as possible the first time, so you get less soap in your rinse. So, now that I just thought about it, I'm going to talk about it. This is a container. It's also one of the 5 C's. As you can see, I have different examples of the 5 C's. I got a container for my water, a container for multi-purpose container. It's also my chamber pot sometimes. Another container for other uses. Here, my tent is a container. My root cellar is a container. The mosquito netting over the bed, that's a container. Okay. Containers are Kane. And while we're on that subject, I'm maintaining my cover. Your clothing is your first layer of cover. So the pants, I'm not going to be too worried about them getting super clean. And there's a reason for that. The reason is the black flies are here. It's nice and hot and sunny out, so they're not too bad. But it seems like they're attracted to shiny shiny objects, dark color clothing. But what seems to repel them, they're also attracted to fragrances, like perfumes or fragrant soaps. They're also attracted to that. So what repels them is actually dirty clothing. Speaking of black flies, you might be able to see that welt. It's about that big. It's all swollen. My elbow's swollen. That's swollen right there. That's all from black flies that are less than a 1/4 inch long. Here's my clothesline. You can't see it because it's black. It's bank line. So that's what? That's one of the 5 C's. It's called cordage. So another 5C in use. You guys are probably saying to yourselves, my God, I had no idea that a YouTube video about doing laundry could be so interesting. Personal hygiene is key when living out in the woods by yourself, or especially with a group. Hygiene, sickness, and group sickness. When you have a group survival trip or camp out trip or long-term trip, the number one thing that will bring a group back out of the woods is sickness. Not washing your hands after you do your business out in the woods. And then people like to share their trail mix and they put their hands out. So personal hygiene is very important out in the woods. Even though we like to get dirty and try out gear and stuff like that, you still have to clean yourself nasty selves up. So there's the laundry, and I'll see you guys on the next one. This is Jim Kane from Pathfinder TV, and my neighbor Crazy Dan is coming to visit me. Let's say hi to Crazy Dan. Say hi, Crazy Dan.
Oh, hey, what's going on?
It's still running.
Oh, you shooting a video?
Yep, laundry.
Laundry?
Yeah.
Nice.
Fascinating YouTube video on laundry. I just did the whole thing.
Oh, nice. Yes.
What are you working on?
Essential.
Yeah. You can blow on my tub if you want. You know. You might have to disinfect my tub after you use it. Alright guys, see you later. Okay, so it is about 7 o'clock. At night. Let's see how much water we get. Oh yeah, it's full. Look at that. It's still cloudy though. Nice drinking water. So I'll just have to run that through another filter to get all the turbidity out, and then I can drink it. And so from here, in the morning, I'll come here with my nesting cup. I'll start transferring this into another container, and then this container, another 5-gallon bucket, and then I'll bring that to the tent, and that'll be my drinking water for the day after I filter it, and that'll be the process of the black flies. Like I said, they're here and they love me, and they're already itching. What was I saying? Well, before I was rudely interrupted. So that'll be the routine. Every morning I fill up another 5-gallon bucket and I'll bring that up to my tent, and that'll be my drinking water, that'll be my working water, laundry water, whatever, brushing my teeth water. So that's a good, so this is a good start for drinking water. So later on, with Colby and Mike's help, I'll do something a little bit more advanced with some hoses and gravity fed stuff in bigger containers, and we'll start working on the hot tub. So, alright guys, this is Jim again. I hope you guys liked this video. I hope you learned something, and you know, see these black flies? That's why I have such a big tent, because the black flies, this is just the beginning. As soon as they get at their peak, then the mosquitoes come, and the mosquitoes are even worse than this. And so later on this summer, probably within 2 weeks, most of my videos will be being shot inside the tent. And that's why I have such a big tent, because that will become my only escape from the insects. So, alright, so this is Jim Kane with Pathfinder School on Pathfinder TV. Thanks again for watching. I really appreciate it. You know, these videos, I'm making these videos for the Pathfinder TV channel, and you know, it helps me out, and without it I wouldn't be able to afford to be out here as long as I can. So I really appreciate you guys watching the videos and subscribing. So before I go completely mad, I'm gonna go back in my tent. See you guys. Bye.